That's Funnick is gonna get caught there. See what Shadow do. They should go for Shadow Demon right away with Glimpse. But Brut is taking the fight.
Yeah, he wants to try and sort of trade back on this, committing onto Magical. Magical's popped the Exorcism, but Nyx is doing a lot of damage through it. Magical has to keep his distance. Nyx turns, he's been silenced, but now his own BKB is popped. Still chasing down the DP. He's trying to run on this. Magical's speedy, but finally being slowed down. The BKB ends, Magical will fall.
He switched to bottom.
Yeah, instantly, as soon as he sees Crystallize,
he's gonna run on this
to action.
Yeah, very good. Because he can cancel the TP also, right? So he contributes to the top lane by not being there.
Talking about the top lane is they're still just getting overrun. HellRaisers, they're losing this Rax here up top. The buybacks coming out from both Ilias and Pasha, who stomp connection onto Funnick. Crystallize tries to commit, but they just don't have the damage to take him down immediately. A defensive disruption, Manifold will pop the Leshter once, but they've lost the disruptor. It's a dieback on him. The bash is out from Nyx. Pasha is taken out. Double dieback on Navi's side. This game looking to be maybe even just over.
Yeah, they're gonna go for the kill.
Straight up slow into the Rolling Thunder. There's the stun follow-up from Funnick. A glimpse will be there onto the Lesh, but they've got the pullback from the Remnant. He's stuck in deep underneath the tower. This Naga Siren is slowly dying to the output from this Leshrac. That's one kill. They quickly move on to a second as Maposhka hits the 6 off the back of that kill. No, you're not at all. This is exactly what we like to hear. Just it's the different options of the ways that you could play the hero in this scenario.
Yeah. Okay. Funnick. We have travels on bats. He's gonna backstab them.
Just get the lasso. That's a big grab as he got the damage though to kill Magical. Another Sleight Fist is out and the Remnant's prepared. They're away and Bat is going to get left behind in the Static Storm. Roger is able to cover him a little bit with the Rolling Thunder, but another slight change and the glimpse back. Kasani will fall. They do manage to at least find both Pasha. They really need to get him held in the smoke screen if they want a chance of killing this end. But down bottom, they try to play Crystallize. Kasani, he's just dying to the illusions. Crystallize is able to turn them on him with this Manta Diffusal done.
He wants the song
out. He's been used up into the Remnant combo, but he pops the Manta, gets out. Can he pop this song in time? He cannot. They get the kill on the Naga Siren. Finally able to end Crystallize's survival down here in their own jungle. See if they can catch anything more. Funnick's on the hunt. Pasha, who's stomped. They may wrap back onto this Navi. Slayer and Ilias from the low ground. Slayer jukes out the Remnant, but the pullback's there onto Ilias. They found the silence onto Roger. Clumsy net to set up for Pasha to walk in. There'll be a self-fuels from this Pango, buying him some time as he is able to walk back out of it. Slayer will die as Roger claims the kill. He's still hunting for Ilias as well. Ilias into the trees. On the back of it, Pasha being dealt with by Nyx and Funnick. They get themselves a third kill, and they should be able to find the Disruptor too. Roger is going to have another swashbuckle, and Yules is up in a few seconds if a TP's attempted. He doesn't even have a TP. Ilias, he's got no way out of this, gets trapped in by his own creep. He's doing a fair bit of damage back to Roger with a Thunder Strike, but with the backup of the rookie, they easily take him out.
He's gonna need the Kibida at some point, but I would even go Bloodstone now, just to be greedy, top lane.
They've got him. More kills for Crystallize, that they are heading straight over there. Kasani leading the charge. Song's going to be popped. Navi wants to try and fight this. Remnant's going to be thrown in from the side. Kasani with a quick use up. The initiation from Navi not necessarily perfect as HellRaisers, they're still fighting fit. They can take this fight. Ilias is going to be chased. Disruptor's gone. They're looking for Pasha in the trees. He's trying to hide. Crystallize, he's got to keep his distance away from this bat, but Nyx is already on top of them. Wrapping around with the vision. They're getting outnumbered. The Napalm stacks up on a Pasha. Pasha is dead. The jump over the Decimilate towards Crystallize. A Remnant also in place to make sure he cannot head north to escape. They surround this Naga Siren, take down Crystallize. Magical is committing to try and find kills, but Nyx with the jump out, he will live. Magical is going to get pulled back by this Remnant after the Sleight of Fist ends. Kasani is just layering down the damage with this Napalm and Firefly. Yeah, he's got the Clumsy.
Wow.
And they're still maybe able to get this kill on Slayer. A lot of TPs coming in though. Pasha jumps in with the stomp. Nyx is committing on the backlines. Force on Slayer takes him away, but they still stay on top of him. He's outside of the Static Storm. Next, Roger does get trapped behind. A glimpse back is attempted, but he's able to use the tricks of the trade to dodge it. He's going for the TP out. They cannot find him in time.
To initiate, so...
Just going to try and run him down. See if they can find him. They're popping the Stampede. Navi might try and take the fight. Crystallize pops the song. They are relatively close. It's easy. It's close enough for the setup. Static Storm and Kinetic Field catches the two of them. Self-Fuels buys time, but not enough for Roger. Roger still goes down. Kasani finds the option to lasso the Ember. Magical will die. He's dead for 7. He does have buyback if he feels the need to come back in. Pasha goes forward with the blink of the 4-man Hoostomp. That is good enough for Magical to buy back. NaVi, they're going to try and turn this fight, but Crystallize, he's falling fast and he's out of it. They kill off the Naga Siren. Magical's got to find some kills in return, but Nyx jumps over towards Kasani. They don't have the vision or control to catch out the Ricky. He'll escape. Self-Fuels buys a little bit more time for Kasani. In fact, it's enough. Kasani's going to live. Magical's not able to kill him off. He gets knocked back. The Flame Break into the Remnant. Magical dead for 100 seconds because of that dieback. Ilias is trying to TP out, but the Yules, again, it cancels it all. The Disruptor is dead. It's going to be the BKB that he queues up to make sure that he can have some force in the fights without worrying too much about, for instance, the smoke screen and such, holding him down and in place. Down bottom, though, the jump's been made onto both Slayer and Pasha. They're gone. They're into the base. See what sort of a trade NaVi can do down bottom with this illusion.
Remnant out fast.
They've got the jump. They've got the catch. Instantly, the Yules into the Ether Remnant. Funny's just charged.
Buyback. No buyback. They found Rick.
Ooh, they have.
Look at Pango.
Is that combo? Ricky is in. Is there any way of saving him? There is. Ricky just gets shredded. Will buy back. That is the counter to the combo. He'll come instantly in with the buyback. NaVi, they try and get out, but the lassos, they're in. They have the ability to cancel the BKB TP out from Crystallize. He's locked in place. They've got one force to offer. It's not enough to save him. Crystallize is dead. They'll turn over towards Pasha. And with no Crystallize for 70 seconds, no Pasha for 70 seconds as well, HellRaisers, they could just continue to run down NaVi one by one. Kasani, he's not even going to fall. He's able to step out of the Mystic Flare.
Funnick wants to run in first, but he needs the buyback.
There's the initiation. This could be really painful for Funnick. Can they get him out of it in time? He's able to Yules up already. Kasani's just running straight in. The song will be popped. Who are they going to grab? They're dragging onto the Disruptor to make sure there isn't the Static Storm setup. The perfect follow-up play from Kasani to break that combo of NaVi. Crystallized BKB is on the retreat. They have the Ether Remnant pulling back in Pasha. Pasha still with HP to play with. Charging forward, looking for Miposhka, but they've lost 2 on NaVi. They got the big kill though. Ricky is dead. Crystallized buys back. They have to try and abuse this 2 minutes where Nyx is out of the game. Swashbuckle onto Slayer. Crystallized has now rejoined the forces. HellRaisers.
We saw that before.
Yeah. We definitely did.
Yeah, NaVi's job is to go on them right away.
Who they're found? They're gonna go on the Lesh.
It's not that good.
Lesh is dead. Gem will hit the deck, but as you say, Lesh is prepared with the buyback. Funnick straight into the game. Once more, Miposhka's got the Dissimulate to jump out. He's able to get away, but they have the vision for the drag back with the glimpse. Another astral step still saved, so Miposhka will live. HellRaisers doing a good job of fighting NaVi outside of the pit. Kasani, he's in. The lockdown on Magical. Lasso buys him some time, but Magical still with the BKB can commit onto Miposhka. Miposhka, Resonant Pulse and an astral step out. He will live. He turns with the Remnant. Magical is just getting toyed around with, but there's the backup he requires. Pasha's in with the 2-man Hoostomp. The follow Mystic Flare. Funnick has to put the BKB in an attempt to get out of there. Kasani flies over the ravine. Funnick's being chased down by the illusions of Crystallized. Funnick is dead. A dieback effectively for the Leshrac. Pango's silenced up. He's trying to chase on a Crystallized. Crystallized is the focus. They've got to keep this Naga Siren alive, but he's been bashed. He's held in the smoke screen. Crystallized, he goes down. They get the big kill. HellRaisers hitting back hard despite losing the Leshrac. They look towards Slayer. The bash, the root. He's dead and gone.
And we'll see what happens.
See what they want to blow on the bat here. Jump forward, who's stopping a Mystic Flare? That's done it. Kasani's gone. Instant buyback from the Batrider as he looks to return to the side of his teammates. Miposhka committing in deep. Nyx, he's just going for the backlines. He finds the Scar. The Static Storm is down. Nyx, he's in deep. He's rooted in place. They've got him the once. Can they do it again? The Aegis is popped. Rolling over here. Roger just committing chaos onto the backlines of NaVi, hitting all 3 of them with that ultimate. He goes straight across over towards Magical as well. Lasso and trapped up in the smoke screen. They've found it out, but it's a little too late. Or is it Magical? He's rolling in. It's going to be timed quite nicely. He's in, but he doesn't get the kill on the Aegis. Nyx is able to take both of them as Roshan will fall to HellRaisers. The Deucer grabs the Aegis. They look towards Kasani. The Static Storm will trap the Ember Spirit. Have they got the damage with the Serpent Wards? Is close. It's not enough. The Sleight of Fist dodging the Serpent Ward's final attacks as Kasani will get out of there. The Essence Ring heal helping him as well. They lose the Venge, but overall they get Roshan, the Aegis. They're taking kills. They may even be able to get Crystallized. He tries to Manta dodge it. He still gets hit by the Sleep. He will bring down the ET, but he himself will almost certainly fall. There's the chase from Kasani up to the high ground. He's not going to have Sleight of Fist back in time. He was still on cooldown. Straight into into NaVi here in the jungle. See who they can find. Looking for Crystallize. He's in. He gets the first silence off. Manta will remove it, but there's the second. He did start to morph in time. The pullback's there with the Remnant. Static Storm down, trying to hold Funnick back. The ult from Elder Titan won't clip the two of them. TP out from Crystallize is successful. He'll get out of there. Slayer will be left behind. Ilias tries for the TP out, but Miposhka's in with the Canceller. Has the swap available.
You just sit on their base constantly.
They're going to try and go in a bit on the Deucer. They do drop the wards down. Funnick is just into the back lines, hitting this silence onto all three of them. He's got the Dissimulator jump over to look to nuke down Slayer, and Slayer's gone and down. Godlike now for Funnick. Nyx committing with the BKB and the Stone Gaze. Crystallize has to waveform back. You'll set up. Funnick hasn't got the Remnant for another second with the Sprout. It's actually holding Ilias down, and it's set up for the own combo of Funnick. Buyback comes out from Rasta. We'll see what setup he can find. He looks for the Hex onto Nyx, but they turn the magic missiles there. They do manage to drag the Medusa back into the Static Storm. Shackle's well, but another swap. Miposhka keeping Nyx safe and out of this. Slayer, he's almost certainly going to go down the second time. He's trying to hide in the trees, but the Venge Illusion will find him. Magical rolling forward, looking for the bounce. Controlling Nyx. Nyx, he's just standing his ground and still seeing it full HP and full mana. This is going to be a very hard hold on the side. Funnick setups in, jumps in, finds his target. The Disruptor's down. He's going to buy back Shackle control as well as the wards, but it's broken by Miposhka with the swap. Nyx goes in with the BKB. 2 kills for him. Over towards Magical. He jumps away with the swashbuckle, but Funnick, he chases him down, jumps over. The Essence Ring buys Magical some time, but it isn't enough. The Vessel's down on him. They lose the Pangolier. He buys back Funnick. Can he jump out? He has the Astral Step, but he's taking hits from the tower. Is he going to die? He will. They finally kill the Void Spirit. Nyx is slowly making his way back over. NaVi will now back off. They know the Medusa's inbound, and obviously with the Rapier, they do not want to mess with him. Catches there onto Crystallize. Can they save him? They cannot. They do manage to catch heroes on the way out. He's incredibly strong. The Tier Thought 4s are down. He can, if he wants, just start hitting this Ancient. There's very little that seems that NaVi can do to stop this. Crystallize takes the Spirit Vessel to the face. He's able to put the Manta, try and get out of there. The Remnant from Funnick won't catch him. Hex onto the Deucey just to try and slow down this damage output. Magical jumps in with the Shield Crash and the Essence Ring. That buff keeping him safe enough to stay alive. Jumps over with the Swashbuckle, but he's been silenced up. They're on top of him, and the Magic Missile stopping him from being able to get the ultimate off. He's now dead for 70. No buyback on the Pango. Pasha falls as well. He himself has got buyback available, but Nyx, he's focusing the throw. They're looking to close this one out, HellRaisers. Slayer, he's trying to hold Funnick down, but the Magic Missile cancels the Shackle. Static Storm is there to control Kasani, but Deucey just steps over. Star's taking them out. Triple kill for Nyx. They're onto the Ancient. HellRaisers, they're looking to close this down. They've got so much damage.